Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 45 of my journey through solo self-found Affliction League. Last time, I got leveled on the Saboteur using the Rakiata's Dance two-handed sword to use blade traps of Greatswords, which makes this crazy nonsense happen, spinning this massive sword around in a really big AoE that deals damage. Really cool. But today I gotta get it geared up. Currently, the only thing that's gonna stay on this character is the sword. So I need to take everything off and get it geared up. So it's looking like for sure I'm gonna need some strength. And I think what I would like to try and do here is maybe use Rakiata boots to get charges without having to worry about them, and maybe even Ashes of the Stars so that I can boost the duration on the blade traps as much as possible. That dexterity was not quite enough on the strength. Definitely is going to have to be somewhere. There's also a possibility that I throw in the doppelganger guys. This would give me a ton of extra crit chance. So let's think. On the passive tree, if I'm going to need strength, I might be able to rework some things here. Let's remove this life on hit, remove written in blood, connect this here. Then I can remove a bunch of int, these pathing nodes, keep written in blood, grab prowess for strength. So now I actually have enough strength, crit chance 25%. I was a 17.5 without the boots, so I don't actually have to have the power charges for them to be there. Very cool. Then I can unhinge, and that raises my crit chance from 25 to 39.25. Not too bad. But this might be a little trying to get all the resistances in, as there are not a lot needed. So it can be fairly easy to go for resistances on the belt. Gloves could be used for damage. Helmet probably needs to be massive resistances. And maybe the chest as well. Maybe I don't go for the doppelganger guys. I could go for a carcass jack. This is a lot of extra area damage. Still gives me evasion ES, some all res, some life. Probably a simpler start to things. A lot of life, double fizz, fire. That helmet could work. A Nightmare Bassinet has life and could have triple resist. That's a possibility. Then most of this stuff just goes. Now, in terms of rings, one of the craziest things I could do, go for Replica Salio Sign. Makes me immune to chill. I won't be able to freeze enemies, but tons of extra flat cold against chilled enemies. It's just a little bit of cold res, and it would be better to have two of the replicas here. There's also the Taming. Damage with hits per free shock or ignite on an enemy. So with the Taming, I wouldn't be able to freeze enemies. So maybe that's not the play. Maybe I try and go for two Tamings, which I could definitely do that. That'd give me a ton of all res. Let's think about not the Replica Salio Sign. I could definitely make another one. Barracks for Spy to grip. Pass. There's another Taming 27. So if I did that, resists are close. So if I do this, there's a little bit of resists I need to shore up. And I would really like Chaos Res. I gotta start with the belt then. I have a bunch of Stygian Vises. How are my catalysts looking? Very good. Okay. So, scour a belt, give it fertile catalysts, and then a veiled chaos orb. Could be a way to do this. So if I alk it, veiled chaos orb. It needs to be a suffix. Okay, that's a lot of life. It's not bad, but I would have to hit cooldown recovery. Okay, it did. That's better than I could craft here, which is the idea behind this. So that's already an insane start there, and it comes with strength, which is important. Open suffix there for a craft. I could potentially try that again. Scour it, fertile catalysts, alk it, veiled chaos. Get a prefix though. It has to be a suffix. Like this one, even if it hit the suffix that I'm looking for, yikes. Try again. Lightning res energy shield and the cooldown. Not really what I'm going for. Try it again. Suffix is bad. Bad. Big lightning res. Prefix though. One more try. No. Okay. Well, the one I have is really cool. Now, if I'm going to be using the Tamings, I need flat fire damage somewhere. I need to be able to get an ignite off on an enemy, even if it's small. Life, fire, cold, lightning res. Is that enough? It's a little low on cold. So that's where the belt comes in, and I craft a suffix, cold, and chaos res. Okay. Defensively, that's enough to survive. Then for jewel, I would need a murderous eye jewel, I think. Cold res, flat fire to sword attacks. Regal that. Attack speed. Ooh, Ooh, I can get cooldown recovery rate on the jewel. That's gotta be rare. I want to reroll this with... I could try life. The alt spamming doesn't seem to be going amazingly. This is nuts. That's a lot of flat damage with reduced life regeneration rate. It's very nifty. And I can craft flat fire on these gloves if necessary. Life, fire to attacks, lighten to attacks with swords. Increase shock effect. That's something. So currently my skill effect duration on the blade trap 6.38 seconds. 23% quality bumps it up to 7.3. So almost a full second longer there. That might be worth divining. I guess the next thing to do is quality up the sword. It's going to need linked. I will force 6 socket it to save me some clicks. And I want to divine this to be better. It's low on lightning, mid on both the cold rolls, low on attack speed. So I want it to be better. That is about the exact same. Try again. That is much better. Attack speed really doesn't matter as much, but that's a lot of flat damage just got added. All right, then it needs to be linked. 900 fusings to send at it. No more fusings. Rip. I have a bunch of fusings and div cards. Might as well get these first. 174 more fusings. It linked on the first one of those. Okay, cool. So, 6 linking this. Absolutely have blade trap. Advanced traps is probably the most important. Next, trap and mind damage is good. Increased critical strikes is good. Maybe wouldn't need that with the doppelganger guys if I went that route. Elemental damage with attack skills probably goes in. I need to confirm that it works. Yeah, it does seem to affect it. And mana cost is 55. Just kind of high, given what kind of region I've got working with me. That is bigger AoE with the carcass check. Absolutely. Cool stuff. I don't know that inspiration really works. Because yeah, it's going to lower the cost, but... Oh, it goes away after using that number. Oh, okay. So as this leveled, it'd be fine. Inspiration's probably a decent grab then. I have an awakened elemental damage with attacks. Awakened added lightning. Ink area of effect. I'm also going to borrow the enlighten, just because I only have the one. So if I put my grace plus skitterbots with enlighten, there's space in there for clarity, and then I still have the precision. Then what else do I need? Assassin's Mark, Mark on hit. I need an attack to apply it. That's what Spectral Helix was for. I had that with faster attacks. I still need precision in, bear trap, Frostblink, Steel Skin, and there's definitely room for more things. 4 sockets on everything. Mark on hit, Assassin's Mark, Bear Trap. What does a GMP do with Spectral Helix? I don't know that that's really doing anything, actually. Yeah, that's still all the same. So what do I do with the Spectral Helix? People have said that they'd probably do something other than Spectral Helix, but I like the, it's the throw in the Rakiata's Dance sword around that's doing it for me. Oh, I can definitely put Steel Skin, Frostblink, Precision, and Precision on. I would really like to get out of the mana cost of the skill, and hopefully that's enough fire damage to ignite. I could move auras to gloves and get +1 AoE gems and extra AoE. I want to try and divine the quality on ashes. We got 30. I'll take it. Bless this up to perfect. Okay. Now, I think there's sword nodes here. That's just damage. This sword node, Blade of Cutting. Crit chance multi-accuracy. Takes a silver oil. Rote Seeker's kind of out of the way, but acquirable. If I path in here, take this jewel socket and the power charge. So that's just going to raise the crit chance even more because it's assuming that I'm at another power charge. Then put the inspired learning in here. And that gets 1, 2, 3, 4 notables. Okay. I've never had one of these, I don't think. There's probably no good reason not to use an inspired learning here. And I keep leveling for spell suppression. It's currently at 42% chance, so that has a ways to go. I can't get the 15 free spell suppression without corrupting some kind of evasion mod on these boots or not using them. Let me throw a slower projectiles. It could be Ellie with attacks, could be another inspiration. So this can add to the crazy, I guess, by slower projectiles. Just adds more to it. Oh yeah. Blade Dancer. So if I were to intimidate and cry, I cannot exert the trap. No, it's not. It doesn't have a melee tag. Okay, probably just an intimidating cry. Cooldown was 3.27, 3.09 with this cooldown recovery. I still don't have quite enough strength either to level the gyms all the way. If I path to Constitution, that could work. Still need flasks. Enduring Mana Flask. Throw that in for the time being. Extra Evasion Granite Flask. Quartz Flask. Stun immunity. It looks like I have to craft a Quicksilver Flask. I have some kind of flasks. Big priority is get rid of the Eternal Mana Flask and be comfortable enough with the mana I have. Extra movement speed on the Quicksilver, evasion on the Granite Flask. I'd like to have a Jade Flask and then a Quartz Flask. With stun avoidance, I'm missing the reduced effective curses. So first golden, underground sea, divine vessel. Okay. Big AoE, it is killing things in the yellow map. Oh, and I'm getting monster mods from rares. That's wild. Okay, I killed a rare enemy. How about a tormented rare enemy? Good. Another tormented rare enemy. Okay. Seeming to be some promise here right off the bat. That enemy is on fire. Yeah, these enemies are burning. Okay, that's good. That's extra damage. What about just the Spectral Helix? I mean, it can get some hits off for a 4-link Spectral Helix when that's not the main part of the build. That's cool. And the the blade traps are so crazy. I'm going for maximum effect right now. Maximum rarity I can really get. Like the Ash of the Stars, increasing duration. Make this wild is my plan. Oh, I got blown up by the strongbox. Merveil. Get the swords going. I think there might be some bossing potential to this. Like, there's no way I have this set up the best possible, right? So, we're being level 68 for T16 Map. Okay, so that is Freeze Avoid. I need to get Gorillas Will Thief. I need the life regeneration reduction, or I need Mark the Prey, and marked enemy cannot regenerate life. That's probably a better play. And I can probably drop Master Sapper. It is cool and all with its 30% trap damage, but I don't need the frenzy charges. So I want spell suppression. It's got me up to 65. There's probably no easy way out of not taking Mage Bane unless I replace the boots. This 15 gets me to 80. Flask has me at 90. Full Life has me at 100 with Revenge of the Hunted. So let's see. Boots, Corruption, Possibilities, Global Evasion Raising while moving. I don't know if that counts. Infested Valley, another Divine Vessel, level 69, and an easy boss. So let's see here. Let me take Mage Bane. What does that do for me? Spell suppression wise, up to 79%. Now I need to unlock my rucksack. Found the Black Morrigan. I still have not found the Primalist yet though. So hopefully that doesn't cause issues. 200% XP means I'm gonna have to farm this zone now. Third finding of the Warden, level 70. I think the skill determines its damage on the initial throw. It's either like this is going to do no damage, or if it rolled high, every single hit of that blade trap is probably doing the same damage ticks. And it seems like it's decided when you throw the trap, not on each damage tick calculating damage. So that's strange. So with that level, I think I push for Revenge of the Hunted. Take the spell suppression on full life, even though I don't have any life regen currently. Maybe I get rid of the clarity. Maybe I don't need that at all. And then I could work in a Defiance banner maybe, and move the precision to the Enlighten, and then just stick with the Mana Flask, because that's working just fine. Level 71. Got a minute and a half to hit all these magic enemies down here, so I gotta rush for that. Wherever they're at, here we go. Good. I don't know what these random mods I'm getting are. Because I'm attack based though, it should, like, I imagine in most scenarios be helpful. This level, yeah, more life evasion, founder, primalist. Okay, I think it gave me the Black Morrigan one. Cool. Already with a charm spot. So now it's defeat nameless creatures. That I can probably just do in maps. Then let's think charm. Ooh, I could go spell suppression on the charm. Attack hits against blinded enemies have 10% chance to maim. That's not bad. That is not bad. It doesn't say by you, your attack hits. It says attack hits against blinded enemies, chance to maim. So that should mean the traps. That's really cool. Let's think. Rage. There's the rage per power on Warcry. And this just gives me 12 chaos res as well. Rage gives attack damage. I think I take the 10 spell suppression maim. If enemies get slowed and they're in the traps because they're maimed, that means they'll stay in the traps, and that's only a win. I'm going to recolor the helmet. 2 green, 2 blue, move precision up there, no clarity, and then Defiance banner, and that can fit in. Very nice. And then I already have a bunch of magic maps I had rolled for my lead character I was going to play. So Ellie Reflect I can't do, and this plus 30 monster elemental resistances is actually like an effective minus 60 Ellie res, so that's just wild. In terms of this build, I'm not inflicting exposure, I'm only inflicting Assassin's Mark, Hex. I'm fine skipping this boss. I'm going in here to hit the Wildwood, clear the map as quickly as possible, go next. Level 72, Abyss. They'll just die, I guess. As long as they stay inside the things. Revenge of the Hunted unlocked. It's got me over 3k life. I got a proximity shield. I was very confused at first, and then it's like, oh, inspired learning. It's a strange thing. It's gonna take a while to get used to, I think. But the random buffs, like, there's no way it's bad. Level 73. I'm gonna path into Quick Step, and that'll have me spell suppression cap. Level 74. Quick Step means I go faster now. Oh, I've got I'm blinking on top of enemies rare monster mod. That is so nonsense. Level 75, 3k primal empowereds, a little rough. Making it through the enemies slowly though in my T8 map. I think one with nature is probably a good grab, but I do want to work towards Constitution. I think I'll throw the next levels to there. I need to throw my trinket on as rogue marker duplication. I don't have implicits on these gloves. Gain rage on hit with attacks. I can get flat to attacks here. Trap throwing speed. Crit chance for attacks. Damage per frenzy charge is good too. Additional strike target I don't need. I'll stick with flat lightning to attacks. Blind effect is good. More spell suppression. Potentially, I think I'd like a cold or lightning leech's life. There's a cold leech's life. Maybe I could have something better than damage per power charge on the helmet. So flat spells there, area of effect, curse effect, cast speed, reduced mana cost of attacks. Ooh, okay, that is big. I have a bunch of turbulent catalysts as well. I can buff my tamings a bit. Another 12% elemental damage on both of these. Level 76. That might be high enough level to get the awakened Ellie with attacks on. Level 77 in the same map. So now I'm 1 level from Constitution. Can I get rid of the strength? Nope. Level 78. I got a Aspire. Oh boy. I mean, that's good for XP. I got a Obscured. Whoa. I've got a lot of rare monster mods. Something had me with increased life for a minute. I'm still suffering with the cooldown if I'm like needing it to do damage. Gotta be more on point with the bear traps another level. So grab Constitution, then probably a jewel socket. I need to fish for that. Got a massive shrine. This is about as big as it's gonna get, I think. Finally get the Ellie Res map. I got a big energy shield buff from a rare enemy. Jewels with life. I guess I need crit multi. Crit multi with 2-hand melee weapons. Feels like that's the best one that I have, actually. Not amazing. This is extra fire anger, fire leech. No, I do not have a Watcher's Eye. I do have Awakened Ellie with attacks, though. Definitely get that in. Get offhand gems leveling. What about these jewels? Base crit. Crit multi per power charge. And the chance to maim. Damage leech's energy shield. None of those are great. Oh, wait a minute. Forces of Nature. Attack damage penetrates 10% Ellie res. Maybe that's worth grabbing. The Wind Dancer Impossible Escape would allow me to just snag the pin. Aspect of the Lynx as well. Let's say I did that. Use the Impossible Escape, lose these 2 points for 10% Ellie pin, crit chance, attack damage, movement speed. I don't know if that's a good play or not, but it's something. I mean, 10% Ellie pin is good. I really need more crit multi. Level 80. And I guess next, get the frenzy charges, another jewel socket. Ooh, I should probably do lab. See in the lab trial here, I could go do that. What do we got? Dual swords and curses. Oh boy. I dropped all the traps. They all went off. It sucks when I preload traps and then they don't line up. It doesn't look as cool that way because if they all go off at the exact same time. All right, if I kill them quickly this time, I just have the bears. Bear trap. Easy. I got twice blessed. All right, let's go. Zaro. And dead. Cool. Get me out of here. Now, I think the easy take is Pyromaniac. But, like, 80 crit chance, 10 Ellie pin, 40 crit multi. The Ignite and Shock immunity makes things so smooth going forward. I'm pretty much ailment immune at that point. A bunch of life regen, which currently I have no life regen. So I guess while leveling, that's probably the play. Min-maxing damage, explosive expert is in the mix, without a doubt. And I didn't click the other thing. Uh-oh. Yay, twice blessed. Level 81. So this should, when I grab this frenzy charge, raise the damage. Oh wait, it raised the attacks per second. Omen of the Soul Devourer. Okay. Soul Eater on level up. 5 minutes. I have 5 minutes of Soul Eater now. Whoa. Soul Eater. Okay. I might have broke it. I might have broke the game. It froze. Whoa, what happened? Another level. Evasion rating per frenzy charge. So that's just evasion rating because of the boots. Exalted Orb. Over 6k wisps in a T8 map. Hopefully things will still die. Level 83. Life regen enemy. So I have to hit it with attacks. Ah, okay. Made it through it. Ooh. Awakened increased area of effect. Level 5. Made it through the map pretty easily. But then there's the abyss. And can I handle this? First node was okay. Round number 2. Okay, it moved. Good. I'm on my cooldown for my blade traps. Can't quite get the damage out. Okay, it moved again. And I think I'm going to be just fine. I gained another level. Oh! Okay, I gained a level, and then the Stygian Spire came and ruined the party. Another map with 2 levels in it, though. Okay. Yeah, it's a mess over here. Okay. The traps will continue to deal damage, though, if I can get them down. I'll go ahead and grab this frenzy charge, work towards the jewel socket. Okay, I might have pulled a couple of them away from the spire. All right, I'm in here. I'm on top of it. Bear trap it. I don't need maximum rare enemies out of this, necessarily. I think that's what I'm getting, though. Oh, my goodness. Well, I've gained about half my next level. Because this is crazy nonsense. Just need to, I guess, level the gems. Alright, throw more blade traps in there. Oh my goodness. It's so nonsense. How am I not dead? Okay, I think I got the spire. Oh! Poisons in this map. No! Ah! Precision level 20. No, come back here. Like, he can't be damaged. He, like, goes phasing on me. Cannot be poisoned. Ice Fang Orbit. Yeah, and there's still a few rare enemies up here. Need the bear traps. Oh, Arc Holly touched one of them. Alright, Arc Holly touched. I think it's the last one here. And it killed me again. I got it marked. And there we go. And then something blew me up way later. No, there was just another rare enemy. Cycling damage reduction. So this one went crazy. Not because I had multi-proj on the map, but because the spires spawn with enough wild wisps to spit out multi-proj on the abyssal hole things. Wild. And that's all of the T8 maps I had rolled. About to level 84 real quick. Try some T11 maps. Still running on magic. Well, this map has 20 Tormented Exiles in it. With some Wisps. So I could probably do T16 maps on this if I wasn't doing the Wildwood. The Wildwood plus the Abyss has been massive XP source though. I'm definitely throwing a lot at this build. Yeah, more exiles. Yeah, it's just gonna get me major killed. They also have increased area of effect. If they didn't have wisps, I'd probably just take care of it. Increased critical strikes gem reached level 20. So that one needs flipped, I believe. This exile, super tanky. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't even understand what happened to me there. Problem isn't at the exiles, it's the 4 at a time. It's a bit of an issue. Oh, maybe it was that. The Xandro Blood Drinker. That might have been what got me. I think at that point, go next map. It's like the only thing left in there. Level 85. And then I will finally throw this crit multi life jewel in, verify. It does give me blade trap crit multi. Divine orb, got another exile map as well, and this time 3k yellow wisps. That's good. Xandro Blood Drinker. This is more monster life, reduced extra damage from crits too. Oh, and there's the Essence Strain guy. That's not good. I really should remove the Tormented Exiles. This is not good for leveling, I don't think. Good for potential rewards, but it's a scary little endeavor. So let's just do that. Remove all of this. Remove the Tormented Spirits. These exile nodes can go. Oh my goodness, I've been doing this Dance of Destruction the whole time. Oh, well, maybe just leave that. I should remove that so I get an actual taste of what is going on in these maps. So it's 16 points. I get Abyss Chance, Shrine Duplication, extra enemies around the shrine, chance for spires. So that'll clean these maps up quite a bit, I think. Oh boy, I got echoing with massive. Oh, come on, go off. Yes. All of the blades. So much. So crazy. Level 86. Yes, next I go for Heartseeker. Accuracy is doing okay, not amazing. Throw in an easy Phoenix map just to see what happens. I want to know what my damage is actually looking like. Well, 4k Wild Wisps is probably not the way to go about this Phoenix map, but here we are. Ooh, I got a crit shrine. I mean, I'm sure that'll help. Map hasn't been too bad so far. Some magic enemies deciding to be kind of tougher. No really bad rare enemies yet that I haven't been able to take care of. They're understandably a little bit tankier. I got re-upped on the crit shrine too. Speed shrine. Okay, wait till I have all my uses up. I need to make sure I bear trap him. Oh, yay. Exile in here. Okay. I think he has extra area of effect. Okay, I got the bear trap there. That really slows him down. Hey, an Exalted Orb. Alright, the bear trap is very nice against Phoenix. It's fairly easy to keep him in the traps, too. It's gonna take a while. Luckily, the AoE is so nuts on this that I'm taking out the Phoenixes. And that has just restored mana flasks for me. That allowed me to get another nice chunk of damage out. Am I get hit by that? No? Okay. I'm getting there. If I wasn't getting rid of the Phoenixes, like, this would be a big issue. Actually, it might be a big issue right now, because just out of mana flask. I need mana flask recovery if I'm going to be fighting long, extended battles like this. Come on, get back in here. Yeah, there's the bear trap even. Come on, get him. There we go. Any second now. Got him. That was crazy. Damage would be way better. All it would need is probably this mana flask. Gain 2 charges every 3 seconds. Easy. I can grab that because of this Wind Dancer thing. So maybe I do that. I'm going to do one without wisps. Do a Minotaur. The last few seconds of... Oh, come on. Well, he might have dodged like most of it. Crit Shrine wore off. Bear trap him. There we go. Get him. And then he ran away. There we go. Minotaur. So I'd say it's performing fairly well. It's not amazing. I'm sure I could have a better damage amulet for sure. Ooh, I don't have an anoint. What do I anoint? I could anoint Throat Seeker. I could also anoint Potency of Will, just for even more duration. I think Throat Seeker. Amber, Violet, Opalescent. Level 87. I'll grab this Life Mana, Flask Charge, Regeneration. Awakened Ellie with attacks. Leveled up. Elemental damage from supported skills cannot be reflected. Okay, well, it wasn't going to reflect anyways, because it's being dealt by traps. Ooh, I got Scarabs. Bunch of other gems. Leveling to 20. Hey, Ellie with attacks needs quality. Crit chance needs flipped. Advanced traps needs flipped. Has this trap in mind damage and inspiration. So I'll flip the other inspiration. Faster attacks. Slower projectiles. The mark on hit. I think that's everything else. Found a 17% quality enduring cry. I'll switch that in. It's going to give me way more cooldown recovery rate on that. 20% steel skin as well. 13 quality assassin's mark. Well, this is just power charge on hit. I really don't need that. Level 88. And what do I take now? I'm going to take 6% life. Level 89. I love rolling up on a resistance shrine. Those enemies die so fast every single time. I'm pretty sure it's like 50% Ellie res, so that gets flipped negative with Rakiatas. So good. Screaming Invitation. Ooh, map boss gains resistances? Hold up. That's a good altar. Alright, now this boss should get absolutely destroyed. Does that include the mini bosses? Possibly. Okay, load up for the boss. Oh, he's tormented. Okay, he is not taking quite the giga damage I would have expected, even with the wisps and the tormented spirit. I get blues crits, so I gotta be extra careful. Come on, there we go. Divine Orb, level 90. This level, I get Heartseeker and Eldritch Perfection div card. I think that's the second one of these I've acquired. Eldritch Exalted Orb. Finally got my 500 kills. Now I just need to find the Primalist again. Gems hitting level 19 already. It's nice because I've been having to claw back my damage as I've been leveling these gems up. I stayed in T16 Maps the entire time. Hey, and look who it is. Alright, another charm slot unlocked. More level 19 gems. What do I have here? 6% Ellie Pin is a max roll. Blind, Golem Effect, ES Regen. I think I just take the 6% Ellie Pin. It's probably the best thing I can get right now. And if an Abyss shows up, this will probably be the last map. Level 91. I guess it really all depends on the Wisps more than the Abyss, but the Abyss XP is very good. There's an Abyss as well. Okay. Oh, and I'm gonna have wisps. Over 5k blue wisps. Can I get rid of any of these? Oh, not yet I can't. Crit multi, no. Additional traps. Nope. I think I gotta go out there with this. Alright, well, let's go. So, I know there's an abyss up here. I gotta try and clear the area. I don't want to fight the abyss with all of the other stuff here. So, I'm just like run around, spawn all of the eater monsters, kind of group everything up, take out what I can. Don't drop too many traps on one spot, spread them out, and then just like clear the whole top area of this map. And there's probably some stuff that didn't die, of course, because it's probably empowered. And I guess I take the Fizz's Lightning. I'm probably gonna die. I would like to not die. I don't want to make it through too much of the Abyss, but those rare enemies are gonna be nasty in there. Hey, I'm actually gonna get decent currency out of here too. The Bear Trap does wonders as well. Tough enemies that are not dying, Bear Trap. It's what they need. And then they'll die. Oh, there's one. Cycling damage reduction. Gotta unload on this guy with the Bear Trap and make sure he's marked. That fire damage hurts. Oh, he ran away. Don't stand on the abyss. Come on. Alright, got the cycling damage reduction. Now, how does the abyss go? This is when things get crazy, but It's already moving. XP bar is still moving. Gotta still try and conserve my traps, because I want to be ready for it to move and be able to situate in a new location. But I don't want to be sitting on 4. I want to keep dropping one down if I can. There's level 91. And we're moving to the 4th location. So doing okay with the 5k wisps. I bet that Ellie pin's helping quite a bit. Alright, 5 enemies popped out of this one right off the start. Oh no. Alright, this is where it gets really hairy. Try and keep them in the traps if possible, though. One of them mirror imaged on me. So, it's kind of difficult to know exactly what is what. I can't tell what's happening in there. Ah. The increased cooldown. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The increased cooldown that I've been stacking all over the place is really nice for the Enduring Cry when I need it to save me from taking damage. So there's 2 mirror images here. I can't stand in there and just like figure out which one. I can try and throw some bear traps. Yeah, there's a bunch of different enemies actually. In this level, I maybe try and get one with nature. I could use more life. Ooh, I could also do the reduced enemy chance to block sword attacks. I could come down here and get Saboteur. I could take a 5% life, 10% evasion. And then see if I can... I should have lured like 1. Ow! Alright, just fight this one. And don't let it kill me, I guess. Okay. It gave me a 6-link. Sure. 2 more. Like, I was actually making my way through each of them. I really thought they were all like mirror images, and it seems like they were all just actual enemies. Divine Vessel. This one's crit resistant, so he's a little tougher. Well, that's 5k wisps. And a T16 map. Everything is going to be crazy. Alright. Not just the big traps, but... bear traps. Get bear traps. Even if they're not the marked enemy, get the bear trap. I got a lot of cooldown for them, so spam them. Don't get blown up. And these enemies still, like, giving me big chunks of XP. Molten Shell is really annoying. Oh, we got an extra crits with life regen. Yikes. That thing needs to die. Bear traps. Oh, it lost the mark. Oh, the mark came back. Okay, then Molten Shell one, please. There we go. Yeah, 5% of my level to finish off the rare enemies. I actually don't even know if that was all of them. Looks like it. Then the bottom side of the map. Need the phasing flask. This is actually probably the hardest map I've done with the wisps and everything. I get 2k wisps, it feels like a normal map. 3 to 4k. I actually have to focus and do a little bit. It's 5k. Yikes. Oh, we got a crit shrine now. Guaranteed crits with it. Helps make sure everything that gets caught in it dies. And this was a less AoE map as well, so clear wasn't quite as good as it has been for me in other maps. But yeah, these guys are all empowered. Oh, 2 unique bosses that are tormented. Yikes. Bear traps. And bring them back in here. Bear traps. Ah, that's a tall order, I think. Giving them both ghosts and 5k primal. I've also got the Fizz's extra ring. Need to just be very careful, I guess. But I gotta keep them in the traps. So baiting them onto me is easy. Now they're unsynced. I think it's actually way harder to deal with these two when they're not synced up. Alright, well, give it a shot. I maybe, like, try and snag the chaos safely. I think I got them all. The unmaking. This is maybe don't let them hit me is what my... no, they got me. That was crazy. Alright then, I think that's where I'll leave the character progression for today. Level 91 is way further than I was expecting to get. To bring this into POB, see what this is looking like. Blade Trap is 83k. That's not against the boss. Okay, the damage against boss goes up because of the resistances. Crit chance 79.52. Not quite there. Now, do I have to tick the power charges? No. Say I've triggered 2 traps recently for some extra life recovery. Number of free shock ignite on enemy, 2. Enemies shocked, chilled, ignited. I don't know about the effect of shock. So without flasks, about 103 spell suppression. On full life, there's another bit. And then my flask. So if I were to lose this charm, that loses me 10 spell suppression. Ashes of the Stars is only counting for 11% of the damage. The rings are about 19%. Boots are like 30% because of the charges. And what about my gym links? It likes Immolate, Conk Effect, Awakened Ellie Focus. Okay, it's wanting more flat damage. And let me see here. Replica Salio Sign. If I were to throw this on here, that's going to lower the damage, but give me a bunch of flat cold. And then if my helmet was Blizzard Crown, it raises the damage by 10.4%, but I lose a lot of survivability with the Fizz taken as fire. It still likes the taming way better than the Replica Salios. So I guess replacing my helmet and making it work in the build is probably my biggest source of extra damage. Inspiration's probably my least effective support gem. Really, Immolate though. There's a lot of things better than Inspiration, but Inspiration has the mana cost factor. And I still think I have to have that. It definitely needs more damage. If I were to throw down 4 traps, it's close to 600,000. And that's assuming, I guess, the enemy is marked. Maybe I could work in a Diamond Flask. Maybe that 100% crit chance would go a long way. Base crit, well, at max power charges could go a long way as well. There's definitely still stuff to work on. I think next time I will go after the Blizzard Crown and then probably go heavy into Betrayal and go after Mastermind to continue working on my in-game grind challenge. 29 of 80 and get a bunch of masterminds, smash a bunch of maps, and keep going crazy with my big, crazy spit-in sword nonsense. It's a lot of fun. But that's going to do it for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.